What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a super exciting Liverpool transfer news video where we will talk about Lorenzo Pellegrini, because according to sources Liverpool have agreed personal terms with the Roma midfielder, who is a very talented 24-year-old Italian international, and you will see him of course at the Euros. And also I'm really excited to bring you guys this transfer news, so if you are excited as well, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest Liverpool transfer news update. And also I started a Euro 2020 fantasy football team, and there is a league that you can join. The league code will be on the screen, but also I will put a link in the video's description, so if you click that it will take you to the league, but the league code is also here on the screen. So come on guys, join the fun, let's play Euro 2020 fantasy football together and let's see who can win the league. The league is called Tom FIFA Heaven League, and according to various newspapers the 24-year-old Lorenzo Pellegrini has agreed personal terms with Liverpool, and now it's just a transfer fee needing to be agreed with AS Roma, who ask for around 40 million euros for Pellegrini, which is around 35 million pounds. And let's actually listen to the report. So Pellegrini is very close to Liverpool according to the report. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool seems to be clear about the name of the footballer who will fill the void, the vacancy left by Wijnaldum, who is joining Paris Saint-Germain. And the talks to sign Pellegrini is well advanced according to this report. The midfielder and brain of Roma would not enter into Jose Mourinho's plans for some reason. So for a couple of weeks he has been negotiating through his agents with Liverpool, which urges him to close the deal to prevent other great clubs to join the race for his signature, for his transfer. And let's remember that Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are also interested in Lorenzo Pellegrini. Of course Roma want to renew his contract, but he is adamant that he wants to leave. He's just a 24-year-old midfielder, so his best years are ahead of him, and Liverpool love to sign 24-year-old players who are on the cusp of becoming great, becoming world class. He's not an incredibly prolific goal scorer. Well, in his early years he wasn't, but last season was his breakthrough season where he scored 11 goals for Roma in all competitions in 47 games. He scored 7 goals in 34 games in the Serie A, and he also got 3 goals in I think the Champions League and the Europa League. So 11 goals in 47 games is pretty impressive from a midfielder, but previously he scored 3 goals in each of his other 3 Roma seasons, so he scored in total 20 goals in 151 games, and he is a really versatile player. I think he is regarded as a promising young player from a tactical standpoint. His natural role is that of a center midfielder who can be deployed in any position in a three-man midfield, and of course Liverpool as a primary formation is a three-man midfield, and he's also capable of playing as an attacking midfielder or as a defensive midfielder. Tall, physically strong, agile, dynamic, energetic, hardworking midfielder. His main characteristics are his stamina, ball control, movement, flair, and ability to make attacking runs into the penalty area from behind, as well as his eye for goal and his striking ability from distance with either foot, despite being naturally right-footed. Former center defender in his youth, he's also an effective ball winner, which enables him to break a down possession, while his vision and technical skills also allow him to carry or distribute the ball and provide assists for his teammates. His wide range of skills enable him to contribute at both the attacking and the defensive end of the pitch, and make him effective in linking both the defensive and offensive aspects of the game in a box-to-box role. And of course Pellegrini has represented Italy at various youth levels. He already has 17 appearances and 2 goals for the Italian senior national team, but he also played for the under 19, under 20, under 21 Italy national team as well. And I think Liverpool are trying to fill a gaping hole in their engine room in the Liverpool midfield after Wijnaldum's departure. And yes, Thiago will play there, but I think we need more options because I don't think Naby Keita can be trusted, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in terms of their fitness, and also Curtis Jones is still not ready, I think, to add 5 to 10 goals to Liverpool's midfield every season, and that's the kind of player that we need. And Pellegrini loves to get forward, but he also can defend. He's a box-to-box midfielder, rarely seen in Liverpool sides since Steven Gerrard was at his peak. And yes, Pellegrini is just about to turn 25, but I think he adding his 5 to 10 goals every season would be very, very good for Liverpool and very needed as well, because we need more goals from midfield. That's pretty evident. And not only did Pellegrini score 11 goals, he also contributed with 9 assists in all competitions for Roma. So if you add those up, he contributed to 20 goals in 47 games, which is a very impressive tally for a 24-year-old midfielder. And also, Pellegrini will be out of contract next summer. The interested clubs can secure him by activating the 30 million euro release clause, which is 25.8 million, according to some reports. If Pellegrini wanted, he would have asked to leave, but the reports state that, as always, he has put Roma first and wants to follow the same path as club legends Totti and De Rossi. But if Roma don't prepare a new lucrative deal for Pellegrini to sign without any release clause, then he could leave Roma and join Liverpool. But probably his priority is to stay at Roma. But if Liverpool can tempt him, then I think it would be a brilliant transfer. And this release clause of £26 million, it would be an absolute bargain, because as we said, Pellegrini is worth £36 million right now, but he could even become a 40 or 50 million pound player in the future. With Jurgen Klopp developing him and nurturing him, I think it would be really, really a terrific signing. But leaving his boyhood club Roma, I'm not sure if we can settle properly at Anfield, because Liverpool had some bad experiences with Italian midfielders. Alberto Aquilani comes to mind, but he was more of an injury-prone player, and not because of his Italian origin that he didn't settle at Liverpool. He just never got enough run of games. It reminds me of Naby Keita, who also had great potential, but now it looks like he's not fit enough to be a major contributor to the Liverpool cause. And also it was revealed that the 6 Premier League clubs who wanted to join the breakaway European Super League has been hit with a fine, but it's not a huge fine, it's more a slap on the wrist. The 6 English clubs who agreed to join the European Super League agreed to pay a combined fee of £22 million as part of a settlement with the Premier League. But what is significant is that if they try to join the European Super League again, they will be hit with an individual £25 million fine each, and also a 30-point deduction. I think the 30-point deduction is even more significant than the 25 million, because the 30-point deduction, basically, instead of playing in the Champions League or in the Europa League, you are demoted to playing in like no European competition, or even maybe getting relegated. I'm not sure if any club would get relegated out of the top 6 if you deduct 30 points, but who knows. If Arsenal had a bad season like this, any club can have a bad season like this, who are not like Man City or Chelsea. So I think this is a very significant change, and I really hope that no European Super League will ever take place, because at least not in that structure, because you don't want to remove competition and you remove the right to earn the participation into these like great leagues. Inviting Arsenal and Tottenham just makes this an absolute joke. They are nowhere near good enough to be playing among the best in Europe right now, and you need to be good enough. You need to earn the right to play in the Champions League, and Liverpool have done that in the Premier League, and that's what should happen every season. And the Premier League released a statement saying that the 6 clubs involved in proposals to form a Super League have today acknowledged once again that their actions were a mistake, and they have confirmed their commitment to the Premier League and to the future of the English game. They have wholeheartedly apologized to fans, clubs, the Premier League and the FA, As a gesture of goodwill, the clubs will have collectively agreed to make a contribution of £22 million, which will go towards the good of the game, including new investment and support for fans, grassroots football, community programs. The clubs have agreed to support rule changes so that any similar actions in the future will lead to a 30-point deduction, and each club will get a £25 million fine. Also, if they try again to join the European Super League. The Super League project began to collapse when all 6 English clubs, of course, backed out within 48 hours. Chair of the Football Supporters Association said that the European Super League's legacy should be a total restructure of the game, an independent regulator appointed by the government, genuine power to fans and wealth redistribution. But will that happen? I'm not sure, because the politics around it, the money around it is just so much that corruption and like bias will always prop up its head. So I think the independent regulator is the way forward. And Gary Neville said that this £22 million fine in total is an absolute embarrassment. That's what Gary Neville said, because yeah, it's pocket change. That's 3.3 million per club. That's absolutely nothing for them. That's a drop in the ocean. They should have been fined a lot more. The Liverpool owners already agreed to pay this fine because they were the main architects of this decision. Liverpool FC as the community, the staff, the members, the players, the coach, the manager, and also the fans had nothing to do with the decision to join the European Super League. So the owners should pay it, and FSG have agreed to pay it, but that's the minimum that they should do. And also, Virgil van Dijk actually revealed that Jordan Henderson had a part to play in him signing for Liverpool, because back in the days they were sharing the same agent before he joined Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk. And he said, so because we shared the same agent, we were already in contact then, and it helped me a lot to make the decision to come to Liverpool FC as well. So big credit to Jordan Henderson. I have only positive and good words for him. I had a good relationship with him even before signing for Liverpool. He's a great guy, a good human being, fantastic player, a great captain for the club and the leader. And I think that is very hard praise from Virgil van Dijk. I really am hoping that Henderson can fully recover from his injury. He already played 45 minutes and missed the penalty against Austria. And there was a big uproar about that, which I don't understand. It's a friendly. England won anyway. Why does it matter that Henderson wanted to score his first goal for England? Yes, of course, he should have scored, but that's it. That's football. You can miss a penalty, and it's no big deal. England should still win, but it's still friendly. So why are people making such a big thing about that? I'm not sure. Yes, if he missed a major tournament and it cost England the result, I would understand the criticism. But in a friendly, I mean, come on, England fans. And football writer Jordan Chamberlain would like to see Harvey Elliott replace Xherdan Shaqiri in Liverpool's first team squad next season. He said, I want Elliott to replace Shaqiri's minutes. Shaqiri can hand somewhere permanently as he simply doesn't play enough. Elliott will be a lovely sub to when we are cruising or when Jurgen Klopp wants to add a passing option between the lines. And I completely agree with him. I think Shaqiri is clearly surplus to requirements at Anfield. The club should sell Shaqiri. I think if he has a good Euros tournament, that will help the case as well. And yes, Harvey Elliott already made 9 appearances for Liverpool's first team, but I think he needs to play more. And he performed fantastically well for Blackburn Rovers. He scored 7 goals and got 12 assists in 43 games for Blackburn, which is an absolutely terrific return from a 17-18-year-old kid, basically. Harvey Elliott is still a kid, he's still maturing. And I'm very happy that Liverpool will play Steven Gerrard's Rangers in pre-season. That is absolutely brilliant news. And yes, due to the pandemic, Liverpool's pre-season plans will see them remain more local than typically in the summer, but there will be at least one friendly at Anfield scheduled. So, and I really want Steven Gerrard to come back to Anfield and to be greeted by the fans to an absolute standing ovation, because he honestly deserves it. He's a fantastic player. and a great manager as well. We will see how good he is, I think, in the future. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.